Good evening, dear friends, and welcome to day 76 of A Poem a Day for 2026. It is Tuesday. You may well be able to hear sounds of chewing and purring as Cass attacks my important documents on the floor. And I would like to wish you all a happy St. Patrick's Day. I've been in the office today, and because I slept later than I anticipated, I was like, I'll stay and make up the time. And I pre-booked my taxi home because that's worked very well for me recently. And it was still late, so yeah, I got home later than I had anticipated that I would. But we're here, and my hair is doing okay things. I got quite fiercely windswept when I got out of the ride on the way there. But yeah, it's no longer straight. It's now curly. It's swishy, and I'm okay with it. I think. But yeah, I saw I have a new subscriber when I logged in this evening. So hello, welcome in. I think you're in pretty good company. I hope that you enjoy everything here and you enjoy being along for the ride. Yeah. So, without any more fanfare or faff, let's see what we've got in store today. 17th. Okay. Today's poem is entitled Ich Am of Irlaunde. It's an anonymous poet, and our blurb reads as follows. 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day. As St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, it is also a day on which people celebrate the culture and history of the Emerald Isle. St. Patrick's Day is thought to be the most widely celebrated national festival in the world. The song Ich Am of Irlaunde is a traditional medieval poem originating in around the year 1300. Reading and making sense of a poem like this can require some concentration, but it is also rewarding. It teaches us about the history of the English language itself. So it gives me the original version, and then an English translation. So I am going to attempt the original, and then I will give you the translation as well. So this is Ich Am of Irlaunde by an anonymous poet. Ich am of Ireland, and of the Holy Land of Ireland. Good sir, pray ich thee, for of Saint Charity, come and dance with me in Ireland. That's the original. And the translation. I am of Ireland, and of the holy realm of Ireland. Good sir, I pray thee, for the sake of holy charity, come dance with me in Ireland. Nice. There is a traditional Irish pub on the road that I take on the way home, and I notice it pretty much every time I go past. Going past today, My goodness. It is overflowing with people. Um, I should imagine the trade that, and I should imagine that it's probably been like that since they opened at whatever time this morning, this afternoon. Um, I should imagine the trade they do today probably covers them for maybe this month, this quarter, maybe. um, yeah, that's a lot of people in just the snapshot of me driving past at 6:10 this evening. When I got to my office at around 12:30, I saw a gentleman walking from the train station in a very large, jauntily angled Guinness hat, and he was also walking at quite a jaunty angle, both the angle of his body and the direction he was walking. There was a definite slant, and yeah, that was about 12:30. So I should imagine that's going to be quite a long day for him. Or he's already home in his bed, because he was already well into his cups at midday. I have a number of friends of Irish heritage. My partner, my wonderful boyfriend, is has some luck of the Irish in him, and I can't think of an Irish person I've met who hasn't been wonderful. I love the culture. I love just the sense of community. And I hope that everyone who is celebrating St. Patrick's Day today and this evening has a wonderful time, however they're celebrating. Because I know it's not all about drinking. I know there's so much more to the culture and the people than Guinness. Although I know that is something that a lot of people enjoy. Yeah. So, I think we've already had 2 saints this year. So I think we started this month with St. David, and now we've had St. Patrick. We will have St. George quite soon, and I feel like St. Andrew is later on in the year. It is, of course, today also the day of St. Gertrude, patron saint of cats. So maybe the kids and I will do something in her honour. So yeah, that's something to think about. Yeah. Like I say, I'm not a religious person or a person of faith, but I think it's nice to acknowledge these days and these people and be supportive of those who do as well. I know there are obviously people who are who have given up things at the moment for Lent. I believe we are still in the month of Ramadan. So yeah, lots of festivals and celebrations happening at the moment. Just wonderful. I was feeling tired when I got home from work, but once again, sharing poetry with you all has lifted my spirit and given me a bit of a second wind. So I'm going to crack on with a few chores that I have. I managed to get most things done yesterday. Make myself something to eat and settle in with something on a streaming service. Hopefully with at least one of the cats joining me on the sofa. Friends, I hope whatever you're doing tonight, whether you're home, out, working, with friends or family, or by yourself, I hope you have a wonderful evening. And when you get there, I hope you sleep well and have a good night.